Yeah, so, my dog, I don't know about you, but she just wanted to lay outside yesterday. She felt it too. She's like, oh, just leave me here to sunbathe. I will be good. I will be good. And so today is going to be another one of those days for the pups. Let them hang outside, do their thing, enjoy what's a little bit more fall-like out there, shall we call it. Start you out with a cool shot, as we were just talking about that super moon the other night. Wanted to start this one out. Really cool picture here. This was taken in the area and sent in to us. And so for your day planner for today, we're going to be talking about a good deal of sunshine yet again, and it's going to be a slower warm-up. So right around 9 a.m., 70 degrees, 82 in Tampa by that lunchtime, 1 o'clock hour, and that's kind of where we're going to top out. And so then we scale those temperatures back to the upper 70s as you get closer to the evening hours. But low humidity, light breezes, those are mainly going to be coming in out of the east, about 5 on the high side, up to 10 miles per hour. So we'll call it comfortable out there. If you are hoping to maybe head to the beach out there, it's going to be nice as well. We're going to be talking pretty calm on the water. You can see that as well. And so as long as you feel like the low 80s are warm enough and comfy enough to be on the beach, go for it. It's going to be plenty of sunny out there, and winds are not going to be too much of an issue if you are going to be laying out or maybe bringing some of the gear to the beach out there today. So yes, it is the middle of November. That's why we love Florida. We certainly get to go to the beaches while other people are dealing with snow, things active for other parts of the country. But we check on temperatures right now. We're in the upper 50s to low 60s. Clearwater, St. Pete, we're already warming up to 67, 69 there. So those are the warmer temperatures, but still about 57 in Brooksville, 59 in Brandon. And so while we are a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday, we're still starting out on that cooler note. And as for water temperatures, we're starting to see those cool back as well. Clearwater Beach down to 77. We see those low 70s up into the Panhandle, a couple of 80s still along the East Coast, but starting to see them get a little bit more into that seasonal range. Our average water temperature in November is 75. And so we've been sitting right around 80 degrees, more like October out there. And so those water temperatures are starting to cool back as we are less than 2 weeks away from closing out this hurricane season, something that we are very happy to hear, as it has been a record-breaking season for the state of Florida with those 3 landfalling storms. And originally, we were watching Sarah very closely. That got caught up in Central America. And so that is really going to continue to cause problems today, tomorrow, a lot of heavy rain. And then this storm is going to weaken as it moves across the Yucatan. But what's interesting is we've got a cold front that's going to start to move across central and southern parts of the plains. And as this cold front moves through from Tuesday into Wednesday, it's going to start to tug up all of that tropical moisture. And so that's going to help to enhance some areas of rain for us. And so Wednesday is the day that that rain moves through as that frontal boundary rolls through. So there's all that tropical moisture, kind of kicks this dry air mass out of here. We've got that rainy, unsettled day on Wednesday. And then right behind it, look what's in store. Another big dry air mass and even cooler temperatures. But that is going to come with some active rain. We'll start to see that today for parts of Texas and parts of the heartland and the central southern plains there. And then you can see, we'll watch that storm system kind of trek east. So through the day on Monday, that severe threat will expand a little bit more. By the time it gets to us, we're just going to be talking more of the scattered rain and storms, not likely going to be a big severe event for us by any means. And as far as rain accumulations, mostly 1 to 2 inches here around the area. So it's not going to be one of those big summer rain events, but for fall into winter, 1 to 2 inches of rain, that is pretty significant, especially November is our driest month of the entire year. And so we'll be watching that. Wednesday clears out on Thursday, so just kind of a quick hit of that more unsettled weather. There's a look at your highs today, right around 80 to 82 for most of the area. Mid 50s for the Nature Coast tonight, mid 60s around the Bay Area. Here's your marine forecast. East winds 5 to 15 knots, seas around 2 feet, moderate chop on our inland waters. And there's a look at your 7-day forecast with that cool down at the end of the week.
Sounds good. Thanks, Val. It is 10 minutes to.
Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Valerie Mills. Thanks for logging on to My Fox Hurricane, where we are counting down to the end of the 2024 hurricane season. Today officially marks 14 days until we close out the season. Things are quieting down, but we are still tracking Tropical Storm Sarah. That has been bringing a lot of rain to northern Honduras. And really, we're talking several feet of rain in some cases, causing a lot of flooding and mudslides. And this storm really has been very slow, nearly stationary
extraordinary at times, and that's what's been the biggest issue with this. Is it's just been raining so much in the same parts of Central America. We're starting to see that nudge on shore there, and so over the last couple of hours, this is starting to pick up a little bit of speed, now moving to the west-northwest, 6 miles per hour. Winds are down to 40, and it is expected to continue weakening through the day Sunday and on into Monday. You see those winds by Sunday night down to 35 miles per hour, expected to be down to 30 then by Monday. And so all of the higher terrain for these areas is really going to start to impact the storm even more as we've started to kind of see that center of circulation cross into Belize, where still advisories are in place with some tropical storm warnings for there. And what's interesting about this tropical system is originally we were watching for the potential for this to get back into the Gulf of Mexico and strengthen. That is not the case. Great news for the Gulf Coast, as it's been a very busy season all across the Gulf Coast and especially for the Sunshine State. But we are going to watch all of this deep tropical moisture that's down in the Caribbean start to move through the Gulf over the next couple of days, and it will merge with a cold front that's going to be moving right across kind of central and eastern parts of the country. You see all that deep tropical moisture then over the state of Florida. That is going to be on Wednesday, all that drier air moving in behind it, and so it is going to be bringing us a round of rain for the state as this front kind of merges with all of that deep tropical moisture. We'll get this round of rain moving through the area on Wednesday, but no tropical trouble otherwise, and so that is great news here as we're starting to see these water temperatures cool down as well. We've got more 70s here in the Gulf and off the state of Florida. And other than Tropical Storm Sarah, which is likely not going to be Tropical Storm Sarah as we get to the end of the weekend, otherwise the Atlantic Basin is quiet. No other areas of interest right now. We'll keep updating you right here on My Fox Hurricane.